Hey ladies! Well, I shouldn't discriminate. There could be guys watching this, just a forewarning, you might be a little bored by the topic. So in this video, I'm obviously going to share with you how makeup helped get me out of my funk. Surprise! I was in a funk, you guys. I was super frustrated. I wasn't losing weight. Like, I felt like I was working out every day. And you guys, like, just in general, like as a mom of four, every little thing, just if my toddler wet the bed in the middle of the night, it just sent me into like overload, overwhelm status. I was feeling super blah and just like bleh. And I couldn't pinpoint what I wanted, and I felt stale, and I was wondering, I left my 9 to 5 in June, and so here it is in October, and I'm just like wondering, like, did I do the right thing? Can I really make it? Is this crazy? And it was just not good. So long story short, I needed accountability. One day I was in my bathroom doing my makeup at 5:30 at night after my husband had come home. I done my workout that day, checked in with my online weight loss support group that I have, and I realized ever since quitting my job, when I don't have to go out to the office, to dress up for people, I was just sitting in my sweatpants all freaking day with no makeup on and not showering after my workout because who cares? I don't see anybody, right? So my husband is coming home to this. And one thing that I always wanted was that newlywed spark. My first marriage failed, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take everything I learned, apply it to my second marriage. And this was one of those things that was important to me, like not losing the spark. And I know it takes work. So that day, I'm sitting in there doing my makeup at 5:30 at night. And all of a sudden it was like, girl, what are you doing? Priority check. The most important people in your life are already in your house, and they're getting sloppy seconds because you didn't feel the need to dress up or get pretty for them. That ain't right. And here I am, getting my makeup on and getting my hair did for people outside of my home. That was not cool. Because in my life, it should be me. That some people may disagree with that, but I feel like if I'm not taking care of me first, then my husband and my kids and everybody else around me gets the crap version of me. So me first. So it goes me, my husband, my kids. Them first. So I said, you know what? I need to commit to having my makeup done every day before my husband gets home, getting dressed, showering, and taking care of me. It's ironic how, especially as a mom, how easy it is to slip into like back burner mode, or we're volunteering so much at like school or church and functions that we're not working out. We're not doing our makeup. We're not doing our self-care. And pretty soon you wind up like me with sweaty buns and a messy bun in your office, and you're just like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, and every little thing I just feel like, yeah. So ironically, one of my Facebook friends, who just so happens to be this super talented and successful celebrity makeup artist, posted, I'm hosting a free 7-day excuse-busting makeup challenge. And I was like, what are the odds of this timing? Sign me up. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I went through the first 7 days, and then I decided to do the whole VIP thing. I got some primer. I got some primer and some lippy, and I decided to take the 30-day challenge. I was expecting I would learn how to do my brows, or like, how to contour my face. I was not expecting the areas of my life that were affected by makeup, that I would have previously thought were completely unrelated. Okay, like this is super, super important if you're in a funk, okay? Like just hang with me here. I promise you it's gonna be worth it. Don't turn this off. Don't turn it off. Okay, so I didn't realize that I had some seriously insecure doubts about makeup. And they happened at a time when I was vulnerable. I had left my first marriage. It was very abusive. I was a single mom of 2, and I was pregnant with my daughter, my third. And I was at a mom group, and one of the ladies said, why do you show up like that? Like, you're making the rest of us look bad. At the time, I was very like, oh my gosh. And I took that into my heart, and I didn't realize until this group that subconsciously I was very insecure about wearing makeup around my mom friends, and especially around women in church. And yeah, another one of the comments that I realized had taken root was, I don't feel the need to wear makeup because I'm confident without it. Only insecure women wear makeup. Okay, so I didn't realize till this challenge that I took that one in and was like, because I struggled with disordered eating habits in high school, and it came from a very low self-esteem and an insecure place. And so then here I am questioning, well, am I really still insecure and I'm just covering that with my makeup? Ugh, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't need makeup because I'm insecure. I was very confused. One of the most confusing things possibly was church and religious people. Y'all, I have a relationship. I am not religious. Please do not confuse the two. Okay, there is a very, very big difference. And so I had heard the comment, well, we should dress modestly. And how often do we hear that from church people? And it's like, not being judgmental here, just observance. A lot of church people, the women especially, look kind of like, you know, like the little dowdy frumpy, like you're wearing khakis and a polo. You know, if that's what they love, that's totally fine. But I didn't want to be like that, and I was like, and it was like, well, you shouldn't, you should be modest and humble, and you shouldn't wear anything seductive because that could tempt your fellow brothers in Christ, and we don't want to do that, and that includes your makeup. And I'm like, oh shoot. Like, is makeup bad? Does Jesus hate me because I'm wearing makeup? Like, I don't understand. Yeah. So Xtina, thank heavens, shed some light and shared her passion and her heart behind makeup, which totally helped me understand a different mindset about makeup. And essentially, this isn't exactly what she said, but this is how my brain took it in. So just bear with me. I'm probably going to chop this. She said that makeup reflects who you are on the inside and is like a mirror into, or should show the world who you were created to be. And in that instance, I realized that makeup doesn't have to come from a place of insecurity. I'm sure that there are some women who wear makeup because they're insecure about the way that they look. And that's totally different. Like, that's different. But makeup in this respect, or when you're applying it this way, can come from a place of confidence and showing to be like the royal freaking princess that you were made to be, or queen. I like princess, but my name means princess. Yeah. You know, and it was like, oh my gosh, I'd never thought about it that way. It was just a aha moment for me from a makeup perspective, and it was so freeing. And it really allowed me to just like let go of all the other mindsets and be like, you know what, especially if you're a blogger or you're in business or you're anywhere in the online realm of like an internet entrepreneur, you are your brand. And whether people want to admit it or not, other people are going to judge you and stereotype you within the first 3 to 7 seconds based on how you look. So even if you have the greatest message, you know, what do you think people are gonna like take more professionally? You don't walk into an interview, like a big professional interview, wearing your freaking sweatpants. No, you dress up, you look nice. It's the same concept with your makeup. You could be the smartest person with the best content, and your brand doesn't look the best. It doesn't look like your best, and so you're not going to be received as greatly as you could be if you put more effort into how you looked. And I'm like, light bulb. So how did this affect me? Yes, I absolutely loved Xtina's tips, like her brow tips, how to clean sponges. I didn't know how to do that. It was amazing. I'm testing out some video editing here because I've been practicing with my daily vlogs. So if you see right here, Xtina's Facebook, that means I successfully figured out how to add it in. If not, just ignore that and I'll post a link below. But she does free complimentary tutorials every week. She's a celebrity makeup artist. Just go like her page. Duh. So there's that. The tips were amazing. What I did not expect was some things that happened for me that I you guys, I've done nothing different the past 6-ish weeks, okay? Nothing different. Zero things different. I run an online business from home. I do not market anywhere. I am completely word of mouth. Completely word of mouth. And it's just crazy to me. So let me say that. I also felt like I didn't have any direction. I didn't know where we wanted to live. We had to move by next May. I'm like, where do we want to go? I felt like I had no clarity, no direction, and like I was working every day and like busy, but not actually getting anything done. And I was frustrated. I felt like very stale in my online accountability weight loss fitness group. I felt stale. So let me just tell you, in the past 6 weeks, I figured out where we wanted to be, the area. It's actually somewhere that I've wanted to live since I was like 8 years old. And we found a home. Yeah, that was crazy. And we're giving our notice next Monday. And I was able to sign 3 new clients for my business that was able to afford me the down payment for my home. And the reason I think I got new clients, I've done nothing different, no extra advertising, was because my quality of work increased. My quality of work increased because I felt more focused and polished and professional every day at my desk because I'm not wearing my sweatpants anymore. I'm dressing up and I'm putting my makeup on and I feel more professional, so therefore I act more professional. My quality of work went way up. I signed 3 new big clients. We're getting our dream house up north. Fingers crossed, as long as everything goes well. I'm pretty sure it will. We're putting in the paperwork next week on the same day that we give our notice. It's just like, I've done nothing in my life is different except for the fact that I took this makeup challenge. And I can't even explain to you like how much it's shifted my mindset. Something that I'd stopped doing after I moved back here and left my first marriage and got a divorce, I had stopped blogging and I'd stopped vlogging. And I knew that that was something that God was like, you need to share your story. Like, you need to blog, you need to vlog, you need to do YouTube and stuff. And I didn't do it. I didn't feel confident. I didn't feel ready. Didn't feel like and you know what, you guys? I just started doing it because I felt ready. And it is amazing to me. Like, there were scenarios and days and times, like my daughter cut her head open. A Darth Vader, like a 3-foot high Darth Vader plastic doll, fell on her head. Blood everywhere. Had to take 4 kids to the ER. But guess what? I was dressed and I had my makeup on and I looked freaking fabulous when I strolled into that ER. Yeah, I feel so ready. And my whole mindset has gone from like overwhelmed to overcomer because I feel prepared. You know, this big like mental, just when you have your makeup on, you just feel different. There were days and times when I didn't feel like I had the energy to do things, and as soon as I would go get my face on and like look a little nicer, it was amazing how my entire mood shifted. In my marriage, I noticed that, hello, got a little hot there, which that was my goal. I'm like, yay, we fought so much less. The 2 disagreements that we had were like, you know, like growing disagreements, like working through them together. My kids have been like, Mommy, you're awesome, way to go. And they're encouraging each other. And I'm noticing this as I'm splicing up our daily vlogs. And I'm thinking, the only thing that's different is every single day I had 100 approximately women in this community, women who were pouring into me and encouraging me. And as a result, I started encouraging my kids more, and now they're encouraging other people. And it's just this huge ripple effect that was like, wow. And it's led me to encourage more people online. So it's just been an amazing thing that's completely shifted the direction of my life right now because of makeup. And I'm out of my funk, you guys. So if you are stuck in a funk, I highly recommend you find XMH Beauty on Facebook, or just start doing your makeup and seeing how it affects you. And if you do this makeup thing, please leave a comment below and let me know how you're doing, or over on my Facebook page somewhere. We have some other ladies who are doing this, and it's just been awesome. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe.